It's just such a big deal. It's a big deal because of the harm it's going to have so many ways around. So I expect them to rule pretty soon whether the customs, whether the government can keep collecting those tariff payments. If the Supreme Court says stop collecting the tariff payments, that will tell you which way they're going to rule. Because that is something that if they're going to rule the way I think they're going to rule, and they conference these cases pretty early, especially if they have 5 or 6 votes that looks like they're going to rule the way I think they are going to rule, because I think they're going to do the right thing on this economic issue. They've got to stop the tariffs from being collected, because there's going to be a huge recoupment when they finally rule, as I think they will, in favor of these businesses. That is truly an administrative nightmare. Now, Trump argues, look at what an administrative nightmare it would be, U.S. Supreme Court, if you followed the law and ruled against us. Of course, you can't create an administrative snafu and nightmare and then tell a court, oh my God, look at a mess it's going to be if this court does the right thing. Look at the mess that I've made. I'm going to take so much effort to clean up the mess that I made. Judge, rule the other way. But that's exactly what the Trump administration is saying. The good news is that the Treasury Secretary apparently has a plan B, how this is all going to get undone and how they are going to allow the recoupments. And I guess you can give people credits. That'll kind of work, Mark. I mean, just in terms of business, I have a client who actually deals with the port. This is like a real thing for him and all these other small and medium-sized businesses. And you can go bankrupt waiting for this thing to be...
I was just about to say, small businesses, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was just about to make the point. Small business has been dramatically affected. Many have gone under. I've made this point repeatedly over the last few weeks because these are withering taxes on small businesses that are already operating oftentimes on small margins. So, they have real damages, David. They could sue the U.S. government for having imposed these illegal taxes and having cost them their business.